Peace, YouTube. This is Sean Young, also known as Supreme, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Wholesaling. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about different ways that you could generate leads. Because if you're not getting leads, you're not making offers, and if you're not making offers, you're not making deals. If you're not making deals, you're not making any money. And the name of the game is making money. So this is something that me and one of my brothers discussed, and I shared this strategy with him. And he's actually implemented into his business, and I'd like to share with you guys as well. It's a basic strategy, very simple. It doesn't take any money at all, because the way that I like to share my strategies, excuse me, not my technology, but share my strategies, is by basically trying to offer it to you guys in the easiest, tangible, most inexpensive way as possible. So in this strategy, of course, it doesn't take any money at all to market to these sellers. What you're going to do is you're going to go on Zillow, and you go to the buy section at the top. You click on that. A drop-down menu will come down, and it'll have a section for sale by owner, for sale, for rent, all those different things. You're going to want to click in the section that says for sale by owner. When you click in that section, you're going to narrow it down to either a specific city, zip code, county. I've been more successful with putting in actual city names and narrowing it down that way. When that search comes up, it's going to show you all the houses that are for sale by owner, and it's going to also show you houses that could be potentially for sale just based on the houses that have been sold in that area, probably on that street within the past 30 to 60 days. So when you pull up this list, let's just say you live in Houston and you pull up the city of Houston. Say you get 400 names that come up in that list for sale by owners. Now the method behind for sale by owners means that it's an owner selling the house directly to the public without the help of a realtor or an agent. So these are people that you can contact directly to negotiate with. So a way that you can start making offers and getting the phone ringing, or just learning how to talk to sellers and generating some interest and seeing if they're motivated or not to sell, is you're going to want to go pull up this list that I just described, and then you're going to want to send out emails to all these people. And in the email section, there's going to be a section that says send out an email to request more information, and that's where you're going to actually type in your offer. And a simple formula that I use to go through that, because of course each house is going to be priced differently, but I use a very simple MAYO, which is a maximum allowable offer formula. And that formula that I use is very simple. I usually, in a different instance, I would take the ARV, and then I would take 70% of the ARV minus whatever the repair costs are, minus what my fees would be. In this case, I'm not going to worry about the ARV. I'm just going to go for the price that they're asking for. So if they're selling the house, for instance, for $200,000, or let's just say for $100,000 in this case, to make the example very simple, I would use that same formula. So if the house is for sale $100,000, I would go sit down. I would take 70% of $100,000, and I would take out my fee, which would be in this case maybe $7,000 to $12,000 But you never know, just depending on the range of the house. But for a house this size, I would say $7,000 to $12,000 shouldn't be unreasonable for you. So based on the fact that these are for sale by owner houses on Zillow, the majority of them are going to be in pretty good condition. So either they're going to be ready to go to put a buyer in right away, and very minimum repairs, very cosmetic stuff like paint, touch-ups, carpet, just basic stuff that's going to be about $5,000 or less. So what I would do for this formula is I would just take 70% of 100,000. I've got a phone call coming in, pardon me. All right, gotta wait for that. All right, so what I would do is I would take $100,000, I would take 70% of that, and then I would take out my fee, which would be, let's just say $7,000, and then I would take another $5,000 for repairs. So that number that I come up with, that's what I'm gonna send to my seller. And I'm just gonna pretty blindly send it. Hey, my name is Sean. I see that you have a house for sale. I would like to make you a cash offer for this amount. Or the way that I'm actually doing it is I actually say I can buy your house one of two ways, either with all cash or with terms. And I don't want to go into the terms thing just yet, because I haven't really explained that to you guys out there just yet on the different type of terms and lease options, and just different ways that you would go with terms. But for this case, let's just focus on cash and cash buyers and cash money transactions. So I would basically say, hey, I want to buy your house for this amount in all cash. I'm going to pay your closing costs for you. There's no commission fees. You don't have to fix anything. I want the house as it is, and I can close it within 14 days or less. I can close very fastly. So I send that out, and you're going to get responses back. They're going to range from, are you crazy? My house is worth, $300,000. You're trying to offer me $180,000 to hey, let's make a deal. I mean, you're going to be surprised. And basically what we're doing is we're just trying to keep momentum going. We're just trying to keep our business alive. A lot of us out here that are starting out brand new, we don't have a lot of marketing money, and we don't have a lot of money or resources to do things with. And this is a business that's all about marketing. Make no mistakes about that. Marketing is the key to our business, and being able to mass market is going to, or being able to have targeted marketing is going to be key to one's success. So for those of you out there who are new, I would suggest picking one city in your local area and focusing on that city. Pull up that list and do what I just suggested. Send all those sellers a basic offer letter and see what they say. That'll get the phone ringing. That'll get you used to talking with sellers. That'll help you with your word tracks. That'll help you get your talking game together, so that you can be able to talk to those sellers who are motivated when the time comes. So that's just a quick little tip. That's my Zillow finding a motivated seller tip for the day. I'm gonna make some more videos that'll go deeper into what terms are, and actually how to position some of these sales a little bit better. But the main thing I wanted you to focus on this video here was the fact that you can generate seller leads without having money of your own. So that's the cheapest way that I know to do it. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money at all. It just takes a little bit of your time and some due diligence and patience in responding, and understanding that this is a numbers game. So 97% of the people are not going to be candidates for you to sell your house to, or excuse me, for you to get their house under contract. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that this is if you're wholesaling, we're in the business of getting houses under contract and selling those contracts. We're not buying and selling houses. We're putting houses under contract, and we're selling those contracts, or either assigning those contracts. Unless you're a realtor or a broker, you want to just be careful with the type of wording that you use, and that'll keep you safe and keep you in line. So other than that, that's it for the day. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me some comments in the comment section, or questions, and I'll be sure to address those as quickly as possible, or make a new video that addresses your question directly. So until next episode, this is Sean Young, also known as Supreme. Peace.